everyone. My dear sisters, Your Excellencies African First Ladies, Chairman of Merck Foundation Board of Trustees, Professor Frank, CEO of Merck Foundation, Senator and Dr. Rasha, and all the Merck Foundation partners, alumni, medias, distinguished guests, all the staffs of the First Lady here present. I would like briefly to give you an idea, as I already invite you all to meet Cabo Verde. I just want to give you a briefly idea which country are we talking about. We are an archipelago of 10 islands. One of them is a natural reserve, so it's not habitated. So we have 9 different pressure, different islands in Cabo Verde, each one with his beauty. So I can say to you that one island, if you visit one island, you don't need to visit the other because they are all different islands. And for you to know, Cabo Verde has 500,000 inhabitants. So it's 500,000 inhabitants. We have more Cape Verdean out of Cape Verde than in Cabo Verde. And just for you to know the importance of our diaspora, 25% of our GDP comes from the immigrants. And the other 25% comes from tourism. So we are a tourist and diasporic country. And we just have less than 50 years of independence. In 2025, we'll do 50 years of independence. And we have a young country. So this is the big challenge we have. We are a baby country, as I used to say. We have only 50 years of independence. Most of our population is a young population. 70% of our population has less than 35 years. So all the challenge that the young population has, we have it. As a Cape Verdean, I'm really, really proud of what we already achieved in 50 years of independence. When you consult the democratic index, all the world, Cape Verdean is really well positioned. When you see the Moi Brain Index, Cabo Verde has a champion of Moi Brain. When you see the level of alphabetization in Cabo Verde, we have the highest one. But we still have, as Brian said, some gaps. The violence against women is one of the challenges. And I will just, it's something I normally talk about a lot, because if we are managing a gender agenda, we must consider men and women. In Cabo Verde, there's nothing a man can do that a woman can't do. There's nothing. So we have all the legal support. If a girl wants to be a doctor, she can be a doctor. She can be a professor. She can be a sportswoman. Everything. She can have heritage in the same proportion as his brother. So legally, we have all the support for equality. In politician right now, every party that wants to present a candidature, he has to have 40% of women in the list. The issue is a culture and social issue, because when a girl is born, he borns with the fact that you're born to take care. So when Christmas is getting close, what do you offer a girl in Christmas? Kitchen toys to training, the taking care daily life of the family. You just give boys arms, balls, things to play, but the girls, since the beginning, you teach them to take care of the family. So for me, the different way we educate men and women brings this gap. Because normally, since the beginning, the boy doesn't participate in nothing that has to be with the house. So we must see the way we are educating our boys for this gap, what we expect for a girl, what we expect from a boy. And this brings this problem we have right now in Cabo Verde, that is the men are not prepared for all the freedom we already get. We get a lot in Cabo Verde. And I really must say to you that if you go in Cabo Verde Friday night, you go out, you will probably find more girls in the restaurants at night than men. And the boys are not prepared. Our men, they are not prepared to have like this fighting in the management, in the direction of the boards of the company. If you have 3 places, they will put 2 men and 1, because now it's obliged to have at least 40%. So we must prepare since the beginning our men and boys to this idea of equality of opportunity. So this is my experience regarding the gaps we already face in the education of the society for equal opportunity. And this is, for me, one of the reason we still have feminicides in Cabo Verde, because the husbands and the boyfriends are not prepared for all the freedom we already get and all the level of education. In Cabo Verde, most of the people in the university are girls. Most of the people who has better performance in the high schools, they are girls. So the issue is not the access to the education, but what we do after this level of education. We have a problem of pregnancy in the youth girls, and because of this, they abandoned the high school. And I'm proud to say that one of our former First Lady has a school for the girls that get pregnant and get out of the educational system. So this is one of the gaps. The index of girls that get pregnant during the process of studying. In Cape Verde, the contraceptives is free, is for free. But we have the problem of people to go to the place to get what is free. So it's a small community, everybody knows everybody, and if you see a young girl going to a public health space to get contraception, she probably can be denounced to the family or people starting to talk, and this is not a problem of access because it's free for everybody. It's a cultural and social issue. And another campaign I was doing this year was the problem or the taboo. I used to say the taboo of menstrual health. Nobody talks about it. It's something that should be normal, but it's not talking in the family. And you know, every woman has to have menstruation. It's the basic condition, it's biologic. But not every girl has the possibility to have a good health menstruation because sometimes they don't have access to water. Water is a problem in Cabo Verde, is a challenge in Cabo Verde. So sometimes they don't go to the school because they don't have access to the pads. They don't have access to the water to do the cleaning. And so I made a spot with the support of United Nations and an organization in Cabo Verde that we call Verde Fam, saying that in the family, fathers has to be aware and talking with the girls and give support during the menstruation period. So it shouldn't be a taboo. And I think it was quite success because I still receive a lot of message of fathers saying thank you because you call me attention to talk with my girls, with my daughters about menstruation. So this is the gaps I think we still we still have in Cabo Verde, and I'm really anxious to start to work with Merck Foundation regarding all the capacity for our doctors. We have a small community of specialists in Cabo Verde, and we hope with the Merck Foundation we could get it bigger and have all your support to work with. I saw your experience with disabled kids, Noe, and so we have the same issue in Cabo Verde. And I still saying that there are kids that has a lot of potential. We just need to discover the potential. So I'm really anxious to work with you, Rasha and Professor Frank, and do a huge impact in this young country that is Cabo Verde. Thank you.
Thank you very much for this brief. And yes, definitely we are planning a lot of things together, and we'll start soon. Actually, we started already like 1 month ago, but we in continuation. With regards to the problem of menstruation health, you will hear from Her Excellency First Lady of Liberia, her experience with that as well. But we have also an expert who is going to join us today for the sanitary towels production establishment in Africa. Thank you very, very much.